Okay, so here is the new NAS server that I ordered off of eBay. Sorry about all that. It's a super micro. I'll show you the model here in a little bit. But as you can see, it's a 1U. It has 4 3.5-inch hard drives. Okay. And I've got 8 terabyte drives that just come in the same day, actually, that I'm going to replace these with, these plastic inserts. I picked up 6 of them through the holiday sale at Best Buy for like $150 each. Okay, you could put a 3.5 or one of those small form factor DVD drives. It comes with partially the rails, but I ordered a set of rails to go with it. That's unique that there's this weird stuff here so that you don't cut your finger on it. I've never seen one do that. I don't know if I'd have to pull that off, but anyway. So, here is the model of the case. It's a CSE 815. On the back, we have 2 power supplies. Okay. They are 80 plus platinums, which for anybody that doesn't know, that means more power, instead of being turned to heat from here, gets put into the system. And then obviously, however efficient the hardware is on the internal side is basically how then gets used up. So these are more efficient, less electricity wasted in heat. I have 2 titaniums in the lower one there. I've ordered 2 titaniums for that one there. I want to say the YouTube storage one, the little mini right there underneath the 730. I want to say those are platinum. I'll have to see if they are or they're not. Those might be titanium as well. I definitely have to check these. I think these ones I got were titanium. So anyways, so they're modular. So that means if a power supply goes bad, you could replace just it and not like the whole thing doesn't get shut down. Practically all of my stuff now has dual power supplies, except for the test server and the Proxmox backup server and the Think server RS140. They're both 140s, the Proxmox backup and the download machine, but those are 1U or one single power supply. I don't like that for the backup server, but I'll live with it. The download machine, I don't care. So here is your video out. This is for the IPMI lights out management. You have 4, looks like USB 3s because they're all blue. You have 2 1 gigabit connections here. This here, I'm going to put in a 10G connection so that it's faster. And then there's 2 expansion slots here. And obviously this side is just pretty much same as the other side. So I'm going to stop this video at the moment, and then I'm going to come back as I'm going to open the case to show you the inside. Okay, and this is the internals. Here are 2 Xeon processors. Cannot remember what they are. It's got 64 gigs of RAM, so there's 2 gigs for on this side for this CPU, 2 gig or 2 sticks. Sorry, not 2 gigs. 2 sticks here, 2 sticks here. because each CPU has to have memory or else it won't work. There are 2 expansion slots here, so that'll work out good because I have a 10G card that is full height, and it'll go right here that I just took out of the old storage unit for the top one there that's got the purple tabs. So it'll go in here. I have one more slot. I don't know if there's anything else I need to stick in. The one thing I may try to see, I bought for my in-laws, if you saw the me converting their old desktop machine to a NAS, there was a card that you can mount that. I want to see if it might fit because I may go that route. I know there's like a SATA DOM type connection here somewhere. Not exactly sure where it is, but or anything like that, but I'm not worried about it. These are the fans. That's the shroud that goes over it to help direct air over top of the CPUs and RAM. I took it off so that I could point out everything. Here is where all the controllers are. The cords go up and they plug in, I want to say, right there above my finger there. And then this is the front panel controls. That cable, trying to see where it comes down around to. It plugs into here. But this is the backbone, the SATA the SAS backbone connector that'll connect these drives up when I put them in. It's just really weird. Okay, those white things are already removed on 2 of these. I was like, okay, why is it I can see those white pieces there, but not there? It's because they gave me ones that don't have that in there, which is fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so that's the hardware. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and install that, run upstairs, get the card to test this, and come back. I'll show you what everything looks like if the one piece works. If not, you won't see it, because this is pretty much what's going to go in there. And then I just got to figure out how to connect to SSD drives, which I don't know if I have any available or if I got to order some. But anyways, so I will return. Okay, so found out that this will not fit, because even simulating it, you can see that it covers one of the ports, and even putting a RAM, like if I would ever add more RAM to this, this is going to cause me problems with it, which is something I don't want to have happen. So unfortunately, that's not a good idea. Now, this card will fit. It's the full height Chelso 10G card, which it fits without a problem, and I forgot to put the piece that was covering that back in. I'll have to correct that. So I'm going to have to look for either a card that can put an SSD on both sides, or a card that may be short enough, depending, to allow me to put 2 NVMEs and use that, because I think I have a couple. I'd have to double check. I think I got 1 or 2 extra NVMEs. I don't want anything large because it's just going to run TrueNAS on it. But that, and sorry, my hands are just not that stable using my cell phone. But that's step 1, or part 1 of this. The next part will be putting the drives in, getting it rack mounted, because I should get the rails sometime this week. And when I do get that rack mounted, it's probably going to go above the download machine. I'll show you guys that. So that's all for now on this part.